Pleasure to speak with you guys, and I just wanted to, just tell you about some of, my feelings about what had happened with September 11th. And I was born and raised in New York, and of course, seeing what happened was a real heartbreaker for me. And hearing some of your callers, talking about it being a real awakening, I really think it is. And I also feel that it's an awakening where people should maybe get more involved with some of the facts going on. Like, for instance, according to the World Almanac, there's more prisoners per capita here in this country than any other country. So fighting for freedom, I don't really think stays an issue anymore. And also, according...
Hold on a second. More prisoners in this country.
Yeah, that's
more
right.
People incarcerated.
That's right.
Right.
And we're also 1 out of 4 countries in the UN that puts its own people to death. So, according to the AP, the Associated Press, the UN claims that the United States, due to them pushing for sanctions with the UN, that according to the AP, that the UN sanctions brought on by the U.S., that there are over 50,000 children alone killed by these sanctions in Iraq each year. And just analyzing foreign policy, I think that people really have to take into account that there's a lot of angry people. I mean, when you have your kid gunned down, you're looking at him, missing an arm or a leg or...
I know, but listen, these sanctions are because there's these horrible regimes in there who would just take whatever money we give them and put it toward chemical weapons.
Saddam Hussein was on the U.S. payroll, according to the Associated Press.
No, he was the enemy. He was the enemy of the enemy. He was helping out with the Iranians.
And let me explain.
That's no conspiracy theory.
Shut up. Let me explain something for a second to all you a-holes out there who always float these theories, and some of them are more than theories about, well, we supported Saddam in the 80s, or we did this or we did that. Okay, he was fighting against the Soviet Union and their attempt to basically take over Afghanistan. And we do this. We supported Stalin when he was trying to put an end to Hitler.
Hey, Stalin supported Hitler for a while. Till 39.
Yes.
Stalin supported Hitler. You could support people and realize it was a bad idea.
Well, but not only that, when Stalin, not a great guy, and I'm sure we were never big fans of Stalin in this country, but when Stalin wants to go and fight Hitler, who we backing? We're backing Stalin.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. And when Osama bin Laden was fighting the Soviets
in Iran,
in Afghanistan, it wasn't in Afghanistan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. In Afghanistan, then we supported him because he was fighting a greater evil than himself at the time, just like Stalin, when he was fighting Hitler, was fighting a greater evil than himself at the time, and that goes on and has historically gone on forever, not only in this country, but many other countries. And so when you bring up this stuff of, well, we supported, so what? We supported Stalin, and then it turned out Stalin was a bad guy, and we didn't support him. And we supported him when he was fighting a worthy cause.
But even the point is, even bad guys, everyone changes their tune depending on whose ox is being gored, quite literally. You know what I'm saying? That Stalin supported Hitler for a while because, hey, looked like it was helping Russia, what Hitler was doing.
Yes, if you could have a neighbor who liked to booze and borrow your tools and never return it, and you caught him eyeballing your daughter a few times, but some mass murderer moves in down the street, you throw him your extra shotgun, and you'll go after him.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Then when you do away with the murder, then you turn your sights on trying to get the shotgun back away from your boozing, ogling neighbor. That's the way it works. And listen, I know this sounds trite. It's been said many times. All you a-holes, just leave. Just go wherever you think is better and head on out. Be my guest. You're cowards, you're hypocrites, and you're pussies, and you ultimately won't do it. You'd rather stay and complain. Just go. Obviously, there are many, many greater nations than this one, in your opinion, on this planet. What about all these unjust nations that we impoverish through sanctions? And by the way, we're keeping money from them, or we're not giving them aid. Shouldn't they be all right without us if they're such great nations? How is it that we can affect them so greatly if they're such great nations? But whatever nation that you're worried about, just head over there and get involved. They're going to need help. What line was this a-hole on?
XETRA FM, Tijuana, Baja California, México.
Yeah, I was...
Head abroad and start helping.
Hey, I was telling you that with the World Court, with the UN, the only condemned country for terrorism is the United States, and also with East Timor, there's no military there. And we sold over 90% of the arms that escalated under Clinton's administration to Indonesia, who also helped...
Well, why would you stay? Why would you stay in a horrible country like this?
Why do you want to live here? Go help.
Well, I'm a little bit stuck here, but I...
Why are you stuck here?
Go abroad and
go somewhere good.
I'll tell you one thing. I love the people here. I love the land here. I always love the decisions made by the government. And
the government, no.
And I don't really see you doing a lot of things, and also some of the statements you make are a little bit on the crass side to me.
Good. Kiss my ass. I don't care. First off...
Fly me out there. I'll kiss your ass.
First off, I'd like to fly to Yemen.
Didn't you just get back from Europe?
Just get the hell over there and start helping these people that we've affected through sanctions.
Yes, I can. I love New York. I don't think a lot of the political decisions being made by especially ex-CEOs, I don't think it's the best decision for the people here, and I think that people really...
All right, listen, Howard, here's the real topic. Howard, here's the topic you need to focus on. Here's the main topic you need to focus on.
I think I know what I need to focus on.
Why is a guy who's above average in the intelligence department, why can't he figure out how to make a buck or get laid?
Actually,
that's your number one topic.
$200,000 a year, so I'm doing fine.
Oh, and you can't fly yourself out here to either kiss my ass or go back and help your people abroad?
Your love it or leave it attitude, that's not one that I share. I love...
Of course, because you're a hypocrite.
No, I love...
A hypocrite.
I love the people.
All right, then shut up.
I don't love all the decisions made by the government. I think that's...
Okay, well, who cares?
I don't love all the decisions.
Neither do I. I got problems with my... Oh, would you shut up? I said, who said you had to love...
I don't want any more 9/11s. I want that to happen. And if you really care and you have anxiety, do something to help. Raise awareness.
Well, first off, I don't have anxiety.
Well, I was talking about you, man.
Number two, how do you raise awareness? What's your plan for raising awareness?
Well, you can form unions, you can form social groups, you can get together and speak with people, try to take action, be involved with...
What kind of action? What action?
For instance, I'm with the Coalition to Abolish the Death Penalty, which is mainly sticking here. I mean, I think it's a pretty racist system for the most part. And also, Bush, the president now, has killed more people under his regime with being governor of Texas than any other governor ever in history.
Right.
So I think people need to take things into that account. So I'm trying to act, in a local way and for this country. I'm not a big WTO fan. A lot of the things that are going on with the WTO now, if you're a member of that, which over 130 countries are, then you have to abide by the
World Trade Organization?
Sanctions yourself. Now,
all right. What do you do for a living?
I work with the Associated Press.
What do you do?
Well, I'm going to keep that.
Yeah. How do you make over $200,000 a year?
Why? Why are you so interested? You want a job?
I don't believe you. That's why.
Well, you don't have to believe me.
All right. Good times, everybody.
Hey, good talking with you guys.
All right. Take care. Can't afford a ticket out of the country. How can he have all this money? But I know he ain't getting laid. I'd love to see the car. I don't want to know what kind of car you drive, Howard.
His car.
Oh, those guys like that. You know their main problem with guys like Howard? Gay and don't know it. That makes you angry. You have a craving for penis, but you try to ignore it, and then you end up getting involved with all these groups. All these guys are involved with all these groups. They're homo and they don't know it, and it makes them angry.